President Biden is now mandating vaccines for all federal employees without the alternative for workers to get tested. But the White House says there will still be limited religious and medical exemptions. NTD's Melina Wisecup joins us now from Washington, D.C. Melina, what are some of the key takeaways from Biden's new plan?
Steph, right now around 80 million Americans have chosen not to get the vaccine, but Biden hopes to change that. Today he announced a six-pronged plan, which he calls an aggressive and comprehensive plan to increase vaccination efforts across the nation. Now, in this new mandate, all federal workers as well as government contract workers will be mandated to get the vaccine, otherwise get fired. Now, what's different in this new mandate versus the one Biden previously imposed on those federal workers is that now the workers will have no option to get tested as a substitute for the vaccine. They have to get vaccinated, have no choice. Now, the administration does say there are limited exemptions for religious and medical purposes. And also, this mandate goes even further. It reaches into the private sector. Large companies with over 100 employees will have to either require their employees to get vaccinated or submit to frequent testing. Here's what Biden had to say to the American people today about these new measures.
This is not about freedom or personal choice. It's about protecting yourself and those around you, the people you work with, the people you care about, the people you love. So tonight, I'm announcing that the Department of Labor is developing an emergency rule to require all employers with 100 or more employees that together employ over 80 million workers to ensure their workforces are fully vaccinated or show a negative test at least once a week. Already, I've announced we'll be requiring vaccinations at all nursing home workers who treat patients on Medicare and Medicaid because I have that federal authority. Tonight, I'm using that same authority to expand that to cover those who work in hospitals, home health care facilities, or other medical facilities, a total of 17 million healthcare workers.
Now, on the topic of the private sector, Biden is requiring those employees that are in those employers that are in the private sector to give their workers paid time off to get vaccinated. Now, he's also, like what you just heard from the president, he's requiring all healthcare workers to get vaccinated. The way he's going to enforce that is he'll withhold federal funding from healthcare facilities. That is, he'll withhold Medicare and Medicaid reimbursements from those healthcare facilities if they don't mandate the vaccine for their healthcare workers. Now, as far as education, Biden lacks the authority to require all teachers across the nation to get the vaccine, but he is requiring the teachers who work in a government-ran education program called Head Start, which is an early childhood education program. All of the teachers in that program must get vaccinated. Now, as far as expanding testing, Biden is going to increase the production for tests. He's also doubling down on people who are taking flights. Anybody who refuses to wear a mask will face double the fine for not wearing the mask. Now, Biden signed 2 executive orders to enforce all of these. It's set to impact around 100 million Americans. The vast majority of American workers will be impacted by this. So over the next couple of months, Steph, workers in either the private sector or the public sector will either have to submit to regular testing, get vaccinated, or face the consequences. Steph?
Lots of big announcements there. Thanks, Melina.